Hi.
Tonight, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's the NFC Championship game.
Hi.
As we'll see Teddy Bridgewater and the Chicago Bears taking on Phillip Rivers and the New York Giants.
This is playoff football in Chicago. The cold, the wind, the snow, and these Bear fans wouldn't have it any other way here inside historic Soldier Field. Coming up, it's a... For the right to return here in 2 weeks for Super Bowl 56, we are underway in L.A. Takes it at the 7. And he's up
New York Giants versus Chicago Bears.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented
Gonna be a great game.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs,
Yes, it will.
all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
By the way, Jets have Patrick Mahomes.
Jackson slow to get back on his feet.
Elbow
Appears to be
cough.
shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Sad.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And again, it's Bridgewater.
Emoji slightly frowning face. So that why they won 1-5. The New York Jets.
This is good for a first down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
Okay, Jets good now.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go
Yeah,
for a
I think
touchdown,
Jets
so
probably gonna win.
they're setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
By the way, Tyreek Hill on New York Giants.
2nd down. Bridgewater. That's complete.
That felt so weird.
Taylor. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Here's Bridgewater. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot
Chicago
about
Bears
drives,
may
how
be
key
gonna
those
win,
are
I
to set
think.
the tone.
That
You
is
kept the
even
drive
more
on.
weird.
3rd down conversion here is big.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Bridgewater looking middle, and it's incomplete. Greg Olsen
But the
was
Giants have
intended
Tyreek Hill.
But now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings
Yeah.
up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Bridgewater to throw it.
True.
A battle for
Tyreek
it, and it's
Hill so good.
intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So here are the Giants under head coach Joe Judge. They'll be led out by the veteran
Interception.
quarterback out of NC State. It's Phillip Rivers.
One way you become the all-time leading passer for your team is pure talent, and Phillip Rivers has plenty of that. But there's also dedication to your craft and the willingness to get better all the time. Phillip Rivers has a van set up with a driver so that when he goes to and from practice, he's able to watch tape and find ways to improve his mechanics each and every day.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second
From the 29, Rivers.
Phillip Rivers on New York Giants. That's so weird.
Caught by Tyreek
Weird.
Hill.
Lola.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that would be a
Flip
good
Rovers,
idea.
LOL.
Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3.
I want Tyreek Hill to get touchdown.
Got Gordon open, completes it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Same.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. John Simon just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. 3rd and long for Bridgewater. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
That's another Bears first down.
Bridgewater on first down. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 19.
Still 0-0.
As they're able to convert. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going
Is that
forward.
actually a first down for Bears?
They just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Madden rigging the
Back to
game.
the ground with Johnson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
The tackle made by Michael Pierce.
Play fake. Bridgewater. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Yeah, I don't know if Madden rigging the game. Maybe I don't know.
Bridgewater. Right side complete. That's Woods. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Bears probably getting touchdown on this drive.
Catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
At the 1-yard line.
I want Giants to win.
Again. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Because they have Tyreek Hill.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper
interception.
throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and
Philip
win.
Rivers
He's got
sucks.
to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Rovers LOL.
Run by Gordon. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Philip Rovers LOL.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. They follow up the first.
The Super Bowl could be New York versus New York.
On 3rd down,
Maybe.
Rivers. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now this is good for a first down.
That would be
His
funny.
second grab of this NFC Championship bout. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Patrick Mahomes versus Tyreek Hill. It Jets winning over Chiefs in NFC Championship because of them having Patrick Mahomes.
The football, and I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
The pass. Fumble on the play.
Thank goodness for heaters up here, and thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January.
Okay.
It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easy.
Bears got ball.
And we saw a product of the elements right there. Getting set to go again here, Teddy Bridgewater coming back onto the field. And he had to be pleased at the start of the last drive. The offense was moving, but certainly not pleased at the end result, an interception.
And every team we ever talk to, at some point in the conversation, the coach, player, someone talks about, we've got...
And he'll get into the end zone.
So many turnovers for both teams LOL.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Bears touchdown. This game is an LOL game. Why?
But this one is up and through. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. This will make it into the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no.
I don't
See
know.
what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over
New
the
York
top,
Giants
take it
need
deep,
to score
and
to
now you get
tie
some of those big
TH.
shots downfield.
And this won't be enough to
Tie the
pick up
game.
first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run it. Here's
Wait,
Gordon.
do the
And he's
Giants
able to
have
get the
Tom
first
Brady?
Before he's taken down at the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard
I
line.
like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one
No.
big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Philip Rovers. Oh.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rivers to throw it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Giants, nothing.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Kevin King there defensively.
From the gun, Rivers. Gets this one to Hill. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll get
When Philip was
15
running
and a
to the
Giants
huddle, the
first
back of
down.
this jersey
That's a
looked
play
like a
that
Tom
likely be
Brady
forgotten
back
when
of
you
a
talk about
jersey.
big moments in this
Tire
game.
Egg Hill caved
Plays
bull.
like this are critical to keep drives going. And if
Oh.
points result,
Yay.
we'll call this play significant.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Rivers. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack. And we say it all the time.
Wow, Philip Rovers sucks.
Sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes
Good
offenses
pass from
think in
Philip
inclement
Rovers.
weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
I mean Philip
Line
Rivers.
of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. And now they're
Michael
inside the
Hogman
10
on
as he's
Giants.
brought down at the 9.
Ong.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 9-yard line.
Here's Gordon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
So Tire Egg Hill and Michael Hogman on Giants.
Makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New York.
Okay.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. One man in the backfield, that's Gordon, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd.
Michael Hogman and Tire Egg Hill are on the Chofsin in real life.
Get on in for a Giants
Chiefs.
touchdown.
Touchdown.
Melvin Gordon taking it in. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
For the extra point.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic.
So that's why that's crazy.
But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective
Yep,
victory
Giants
at the line
touchdown.
of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Bridgewater's 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef.
This is a good game so far.
Malcolm Jenkins on the coverage.
Yeah.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground
MOG
game to
thumbs
take some
up.
pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action now. Bridgewater. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice
Chicago
game.
Bears are throwing godly. Throw it. Throwing.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 47.
That cool.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
The ball carrier.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Over the middle.
I have to go Irina keep streaming this.
Gonna have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I'll be back on this stream later. I will keep streaming it while I'm eating.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'll keep streaming.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
29-yard line.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds.
This game.
Able to get it down to the 25 there. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Screenplay, Johnson.
Bye.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss.
I got to go to I am about to go into the mall.
Now Gostkowski will come on to try a field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Giants 7. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
At the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Rivers, and finding the tight end Hooper.
Complete.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Rivers now from the 50. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. It's caught over the middle, Hooper. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Rivers pass.
Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Rivers. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Complete.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Pardon me, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Bridgewater now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards in a Chicago first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Bridgewater on first down. And this one's incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Bridgewater. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And he fires one incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Covered by Jason McCourty.
To the air again with Bridgewater. He'll look underneath and dump it off to Duke Johnson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. New York ready to go again offensively. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Jets, who are trying to get to their first Super Bowl in more than half a century. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Just take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New York set to take the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He's got Hooper on the short connection.
Rivers.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Rivers from the gun on third down. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Hi. In back.
The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
The tackle made
5 yards is the tally.
Oh,
on
you have
first
to go
down.
to Mall,
Brings up
okay.
Second and 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense. Picking
Bye.
up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it'll be second down.
Kevin King there defensively.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Working out of the gun, Rivers. That one complete to Hill. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll run on first down. Gordon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
At the 16-yard line.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half. And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Allen Robinson there to make the grab. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And that makes it 14-10. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On third down, Johnson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play fake. Bridgewater. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. From the gun, Bridgewater. Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
Bridgewater's
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
no gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 12.
To throw, Bridgewater. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following the 7-yard return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Phillip Rivers now gears up to lead the offense on the field. He is looking to help his team build their lead after trailing at halftime. They've got to like the spot they're in right now.
They have to love it, but as you and I both know, cliche alert coming here. You're only as good as your last possession. But I think that they like, as you said, the spot they're in and how confidently they're playing at this point.
But again, just a 1-possession lead, looking to expand that now.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Onto the field now come the Bears. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That's Mike McGlinchey, former first-round pick out of Notre Dame with a penalty. Bridgewater now on 2nd down. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. It's a gain of 5. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Bridgewater. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. John Simon, his 2nd sack of the night.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Chicago. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Phillip Rivers now gears up to take the offense back out there. He's continued to play well in the 3rd quarter. Now they've got the lead after trailing at halftime. So he's just looking, I guess, to continue the same recipe.
I agree totally. And you know you can get it done without your quarterback playing well. But it's so much harder to do. When he's playing like this, everyone feels better about their chances, and they're playing really well at this point.
Yeah, they are. They have to be feeling really good.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers completes it to Hardman. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now Gordon. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
He was brought down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Rivers. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Kenny Clark, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
3rd and long for Rivers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Marcus Davenport able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Tressway now. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. And what a pressure spot for both sides, really. But they're at home now. They have the football here in the playoffs, sort of controlling their own destiny.
It's a spot they've all dreamed of. This is where you want to be. Home, have the ball, a chance to win the game, control your own destiny, as you noted. But here's the thing. Don't let the crowd get too involved if you're this team. Now, you've got to make sure you let them carry you, but not cause you to do things out of what you're supposed to do, right? Take you away from focusing and concentrating on the game.
Because sometimes you get so amped from the crowd that can carry you into spots you don't want to be. Is that what you're saying?
From experience, sometimes that crowd gets so involved in it and you get involved with them that you end up making plays or trying to do things that maybe you shouldn't have done.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that one results in 35 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Bridgewater again. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They run. It's Johnson. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. So the defensive front holding strong there on 4th and inches.
And how about the battle of big people up front? That turned into a leverage game, didn't it? Defensive linemen, they won it. Lower than the offensive guys, pushed them back, knifed through, and made a great play.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover. Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Rivers on 1st down. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
First down.
Operating from the gun. Rivers toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Throwing again. Rivers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 3rd down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage. That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Escaping the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Now a leaping catch, he's got it. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, Bridgewater. Quick slant to Brown. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Man open left side is Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, My list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
This is caught, and the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Duke Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Bears have once again taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job. He is carrying the ball.
A 1st down throw here for Rivers. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that is incomplete here. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
Incomplete. Kevin King there defensively.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And his kick is indeed good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
At 17.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the 4th with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. And they'll begin by running the option. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw is Bridgewater. Underneath, he's got Olsen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. Bridgewater now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Teddy Bridgewater sacked.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Bridgewater. And caught left side, Olsen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Bridgewater. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson.
Bridgewater's pass.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The busy night continues for Johnson. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. They go to Johnson again. Down right around the 25. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On third down, Johnson. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
1-yard attempt.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw.
I am just checking on the game.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. After the sack on 1st down, Rivers.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher.
I am still at the mall.
5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything
This is
goes
an awesome
haywire
game
late at
right
night.
now.
The Bears will be shuffling on to the Super Bowl. They are the NFC champs as we say goodnight, everybody. And that does it for the Conference Championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Bears win. Bears won. Ugh. I won.